told him to let me off from town. And he waited until he was in Nanny's, a dangerous area. Are you ready?
May I have your attention, please? The race starts.
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I usually use a brighter light than this one, but the bright light, I don't know if it affected my eyes or it was the lashes, but my eyes are swollen, so I turned it down. I'm gonna do my baby ear, but I'm going to give you guys also a story. It happened to me this week Tuesday, right? It happened to me this week Tuesday, so I'm gonna share it. This light have a little glow, not really, but I can't take the brighter light. Let me change the light. So I'm gonna change the light. I really don't like the glow, but I cannot take the bright one. This one I'm gonna like it. It's just much better. You know, my eye not hurt me. So I am going to do that now. I'm going to clean my face and give you the story. So normally I usually work nearby where I live, but recently my boss relocated the office and we are somewhere else near where I would have to take a puppy taxi to go to work. Any taxi going that side are full, right? Cleaning my face. I'm going to do the baby ear out. I just don't like my face to be greasy when I'm doing makeup. So I have to walk all the way to downtown Birmingham to get myself the taxi that I need in order to make it to work on time. I will leave out from like 7 because my work starts about 8:30. So I'll leave out at 7 and stand up out there with the popping crowd near the cross from the park. Don't touch the TV. Sit down. And too much. And wait on a cab. Now when the cab come, people rush it and stuff for it. So what they do to avoid, and then they don't like to go that way because it's filled with traffic. Like especially the crossroads side, once you reach crossroads it's like mad traffic. So they don't really like to go that side. Oh crap, I need to see the look. One moment. Alright, so I saw the look and I remember now. So gonna do the baby ear until it start of the story until. Alright, so basically guys, I keep doing this where I'm doing a story and I just stop and focus on what I'm doing and not the story. Let me come down so I can get a perfect view of the edges. So basically what happened was now waiting on a taxi, and then a cab came and he started to shout out. He was shouting Papin, Papin, Papin. So normally every taxi I take would say Papin, so it was nothing strange for me to hear him say Papin. Even though I don't go Papin, but because where I work you have to, then normally those taxis go my way. I had no problem. He didn't say straight Papin, and even if he did say straight Papin, they said all the way and still pass my way. Because my way is the way that they normally take to go to Papin. Right? But anyway, so I heard the taxi man say Papin, so I got in the car. So he started to shout, no ligani Papin. So still didn't affect me because when they say no ligani Papin, that don't necessarily mean they're not going to pass my way. My way is near New Kingston side, so it wouldn't affect me normally to get to work. I notice my way, but sometimes it's not what you know, it's not where you're going, it's who you're going with is a problem, you know. So anyways, I think I did a good job. What I might do is tie it down now because I can't bother with the problem. When I fix it, I'll come back. Taking too much camera time. Trying to sketch over the top because I'm going to use a scrunchie that matches my face makeup to just add to the look. I'm going to catch it up with a scrunchie that matches the look. I found one and I'm going to catch it up now. Ensure that none of the ear at the back is getting into it. The last turn now, and that is it. Over. Alright guys, so I did the baby ear and it's time to proceed. So I'm going to do now this part of it where I take this out. It's my favorite. It's an art palette where if you're an artist you can draw. So I'm going to do a little design I saw on somewhere, but I need a brush that is pointed. So let me go find that. This story. So yeah, so taxi says popping, and I jumped in it. When I got in, it started to say the legal stuff, and I didn't find it anyway because I always take them and they said that never had a problem. When I sit there now, some other person said it's a 6-seater. And I'm going to tell you how the driver looks so that if anybody else, because I'm convinced something is going on. So if anybody else take the cab or is taking puppy in taxis, they can avoid that driver. Because when I tell you that man was a psycho. Anyway, so I took the cab. And it started to say, he's going to pop in. So the other person's in the back said, driver, I am going to whatever hospital. So he said, that hospital? That is in, I'm gonna use this contour palette. That is in Legani. So he said, I am not going Legani, which I already said, but they said they didn't hear the loader man said, papi in Legani. So he said to them that's gonna be extra money because that is a turn off. Believe you me, I now hear him complaining about that, and I said to him, I am going to Old Hope Road way. This man turned to me and said he's not going that way. And if I never, so I said no, I wouldn't know you're not going that way because all the time when they say they're not going to Legally, it doesn't stop them from going that way. It has never stopped a driver from going that way. He said he can't go that way because of the traffic. I said to him, well, let me out. He said to him, let me out because he didn't say it. The man did not stop the car. Said, oh, when him reach near anyway, let me out. I said, no, you have to either take me to my destination or let me out. This is from we are in downtown. He started to ignore me and drive. So I said, okay, he must be going that way then. Because I'm not paying him any mind if he's not going that way. He needs to let me out. Anyway, he started to drive. When he turned now, and that's how I know he wasn't a taxi man, you know, right? He wasn't a regular taxi man. Normally, taxi drivers going to Papi would go straight up Slipe Road. That's Slipe Road, yeah. And then cross road. They won't go around where he went. This man said he's avoiding traffic. He's avoiding traffic, right? And he goes Marasta Roadway, where Wolmer's boys, Wolmer's girls, Michael Teachers College, and whatever else. Maybe St. Louis people taking that way too. So I started to say to myself, it's a madman. Mind you, is blasting DMX and a bunch of bad words playing. This is a pretty palette, you know, it's a contour cream palette, but my kids destroy it, so I can't even show you. They wrecked it. See there? They play up in it and make a mess, and it's a real good palette, you know. A really good palette to have. Anyway, so I realized when he took that way, I said, okay, I don't know where he's going. It definitely don't like all this color. I'm gonna use my foundation. So he's like, took that way saying he's avoiding traffic, and I said, this man don't know where he's going. Guys, I don't like wearing a lot of makeup, you know. I'm afraid, like, when I put makeup, I break out extra, and I don't like nothing damage my skin. Anyway, I'm going to scrub my skin. So yeah, he took that way, and I was like, alright, madman, for true, you know. Oh yeah, avoid traffic. How could you be trying to avoid traffic, right? And go into traffic. Anyways, silly man. I knew it was not righted from that time, you know. Anyway, I said no. I didn't say anything to him. By the time he's going up past that way now, he's gonna say to me, everybody have changed, everybody have changed. After I didn't pay him any money because he rubbed me the wrong way from there. He turned to me directly. A man said in the back he has $1,000. Until he said to the man, you have to go find change. The man don't pay him no mind, the man don't say nothing. The guy gave him money and he said, after all three of you that, because 3 persons were going the same area. And they said, yeah man, you can take it out of it. I tell you, they were so corporate. He didn't have anybody that could give him any anger. They were all well-behaved people. Nobody disrespected him, nothing. No excuse for his behavior, let me tell you. It was like the people just did not want to be in any argument with him. Nobody wanted to have an argument. So he turned directly to me now and said, Miss, you have changed? I said, I only have $500. No, $500 is like $5 US. It's not a lot of change you need to get change. We're in a 6-seater. So if 3 persons give him the money, give him the fare, which is 150 Jamaican dollars. If 3 persons gives him that fare, he had change for me. And over. Anyway, man proceed to cuss me. And the man start to curse me. All kind of madness and not pay me any mind. I turned to him and said, no, when I can't take the money, so using expletive and everything. So I turned to the man and I said, sir, you're running a business. When you come on the road, you expect that you're going to deal with customers. You are to ensure that you have change before you come out of the yard. Why are you cussing me for that? It's not my responsibility. I'm not doing the business. As a person who's doing business, you have to ensure you can meet your customers' need. Whether that is change or whatever. Right? So anyway, apparently my response upset him. Man proceeded to cuss me even more. I'm not paying it. I said to him, sir. And I don't know if it was because I wasn't cursing him back and using any expletive why he felt that he can continue to say what he was. But I'm not the type of person that's going to argue people like that unless they really tick me off. And I realized early that he was a madman. And sometimes people just come on the road to hurt people, you know. So I have to be aware of what I'm doing. Not everybody you argue with. So I'm not getting it in the space. Gone past it, yeah. So anyway, so I'm gonna use the contour palette and do under my eye. So the madness was that, right? The man started to cuss me like, as I said, told him about the float, that you should have change. I would ensure you come on the road at least even $2,000 change or a taxi driver. driving early in the morning, people don't know, people don't normally have change like that. Some will, some won't, because it's early in the morning. But they not go to the shop or anything, so you're gonna have to make sure you have change for your customers. The thing that I found weird about him especially is the fact that normally when they don't have change, that they're like, when they drive in and they see other drivers, they will ask them if they have change and get a change from them, which $500 is not hard. $500 isn't hard to change, first of all. That's not a lot of money to change, so that was a red flag there about him, because that was not a lot of money to change, honestly. So anyways, the man proceeded to curse and carry on real mad like somebody troubled him. He reached to the point where he started to disrespect me, say, oh, if I... So I said to him, then let me off. The man said, it's free drive you want. Listen, we're in Crossroad and the man is going to tell me it's free drive I want. And I said, then if you're not going to let me off, then you plan to take me to my destination. If I am going to walk and get changed. I said, what? I should have said yes, because if I said it, I would have came out. But I didn't tell any lie. I said, no, I'm not going to walk and get changed to come back to your vehicle. What? I'm not going to do that. I honestly, I didn't tell any lie. Sometimes the lie don't come out for me for best. I tell the truth sometimes. Especially when I'm angry, or if I wasn't planning to respond. Like, my lies have to be like a planned lie. Like, if I wasn't planning to respond, I can't really tell lie off the top like that. It's not something so good for me. And so, I don't bother with those stuff. So, when he came up with that madness, I didn't bother paying any mind. Cursing, you know, like a madman. It's a lift up. So I can draw the ear, because I think of the ear I draw down, yeah. Never put it on the way proper. The man started to curse like a madman over the change of $500. So when everybody in the taxi gave him the money, you know, I turned to him and said, but because I saw that everybody gave him enough change. Even the man with the $1,000, the man found $150 and gave him $150. So he had more than the $350 to give me now. He's going to turn to me. I said, but you got change, so why are you cursing now? Why are you still cussing? Nobody, I'm not arguing with you, you know, you got change. So if I think I am so special to get the change, I said, no, sir, it's a real madman, this. But I didn't say it out loud, I said it to myself, because you know, people might don't really want in an argument with mad people. They don't really want to be in an argument with people that are mad, you know? So, I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking to myself, says a madman, this, he got the change, and he's refusing to give me the change. But let me know how he react. The man literally just did not, I don't know, it's like he was planning to have an argument with me. But because I was not getting upset like he was or paying him much mind, it was like he was arguing with himself. He could not get the satisfaction from me to react, because he was acting really crazy, you know, or maybe he was just mad. And that's why I think, you know, the government should ensure they do some psychiatric evaluation on the cab drivers. I don't remember if it was a... But let me tell you, and then it was basically bleached out, and it wasn't even bleached properly, you know. Some people bleach and it's smooth in pitch patch. And it was, he had a lot of dark marks. He was wearing dreadlock. I don't know if it's weave or dreadlock. Sometimes you see them in dreadlock and it's weave, but I don't know. So I just put on the foundation, so now I am going to contour it. I'm gonna use a dark shade. So yeah, he did that, and I was like, what the hell is going on with these people in Jamaica? Bellevue needs to take up these people off the road. They should not be around us. Those type of people should not be around us. The land of the sane. All of Jamaica basically is the land of insanity now, because a lot of madness going on, but still, for the safety of us who aren't on the brink of madness as these people are and still have to tolerate life. Because a lot of us have our own, and I don't want people to say it because he has problems at home, because everybody nowadays have problems. Everything, the price of everything is going up. So it cannot be just you have a problem and you just decide that you are going to attack other people. You must know that you're doing a business, and when you come on the road, you put your problems aside and do the business. You're serving people. You don't expect that you're gonna serve people and hurt them. Anyway, the man still cursing and stop paying mine. He started to drive up Children Hospital way. Remember, I am to go crossroads side. So he turned around Children Hospital side instead of going. He went from the library side, Tom Redcombe Library, and went to Children's side. Remember, I am going Oak Road side. So I don't expect him to, but I didn't say it because I know he can drive that way and come around to Oak Road. And plus the other person that already paid him for the turn off to legally. So I'm not even paying. Are you going away? So I wasn't paying it much mind because of those factors. So I'm gonna do eyeshadow now. Have like a natural look, and then there's gonna be like a design on it. So I'm gonna apply this to here. Just alright, let me pause the video so I can find the shadow. I know I don't have to pause the video. I'm gonna just take a picture. Curse me. I'm not paying him any mind, people. When I tell you I'm not paying the man any mind, because I made up my mind that I'm going to work safely. Regardless of who wants to do what, say what, I am going to my work safely. So nobody's going to cause me not to go to work safely. So I didn't pay him much mind at all. When the man reached up to stadium, I hear him say, so what I plan to do, if I plan to pay him. So I said, you have the change. The man said, suppose him to let me out right here, so. So I said, to let me out a long time. He said, you let me out here, so fine. He said, come out. So I pulled the door, listen to me, and got out. I didn't even care that where he left me, it was a dangerous area. The man drove all the way up to, where you call that area now? Nannyville. But remember, I told him to let me off in Crossroad, let me off in Mariska Road, told him to let me off from town, and he waited until he was in Nannyville to let me off. But you know, your girl is covered by the blood of Jesus. So no matter what mankind try, can't hurt me. Covered. So when he thought he was letting me out to in danger, he doesn't know that my God have me covered. So I am covered by the blood of Jesus. Naturally though, when I got let off in Nannyville, I started to panic because I didn't know. I just started working in my new office, at my new office address. So I don't know. Alright, don't jump on the bed. So I don't know where exactly to go from there. But I wasn't going to let panic let me freak out. So I ensured that I started walking towards the stadium. I didn't know how far up I was, but I knew my workplace was somewhere near there. I figured I was above my workplace, but I don't know how far up promise I was. But I said, you know what? Not gonna panic. Going to find my workplace and go to work. That's it. So once I made up my mind, I'm gonna find my workplace and go to work. That was what I was gonna do. And that's what I was gonna do. I need a dark one again. So anyway, I did the shadow. So I'm gonna do the makeup design with the artistic pen because I did the shadow and everything. So yeah, let me come close. So maybe all the way down here. Let me clean it up and come back. Alright, so I did the thing with my eye. So now I'm going to make some flowers. Alright guys, I'm not finished. I thought I was finished. I'm not finished. I didn't do my eyeshadow, my eyelash. Put these on. So I put the lashes on and now I am finished.